Well, hello there, Leo. How are you? It is so good to see you. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So, today we are going to do your February 2025 reading. We'll take a look first at the overall energy, and then we'll go to the tarot for more details. So, let's jump into it. Let's see what is on the horizon for you. Let's see. Brown Bear Spirit, take time out. And then answering the call. The time is now. Okay, I feel like your energy of hibernation, okay, your time out is over. It's time to answer the call. It's time to allow yourself to step through. This is kind of like the energy of after a long time of feeling like things weren't moving along or things weren't happening for you, or however you might feel stuck or feel like you haven't had the time, the energy, the inspiration, the motivation to move in a different direction. All of a sudden a door opens and it's time for you to allow yourself to move from one chapter of your life, right, to another. And, that's kind of like in the timing with this Pluto in Aquarius now, and now, the sun is in Aquarius. If you haven't been following my 30-day Aquarius challenge, you may want to take a look at that, because there's something here about a breaking through. Yeah, and you have the woman holding a coin. I feel like this is a breakthrough, especially perhaps in your career or in your life purpose. There's almost a sense of, your higher self is calling you. It's kind of like these two cards are very judgment, okay? Making crossroads decisions, following your heart, listening to your soul, knowing where you are is not where you're meant to be, right? And it doesn't have to be the place that you are. It can be, but it is a sense of, I have to do something different. Yeah, and then you have the Knight of Wands here. The Knight of Wands is independent, inspirational, your energy, but it's also the energy of understanding that the King of Wands is willing to go. Did I say the Knight of Wands earlier? Maybe you were the Knight of Wands and now you have ascended to the King of Wands energy, because the King of Wands plays his drum. He doesn't care who's listening, who likes what he's playing or what he's saying, what he's doing. He's independent enough to know that when I put what I believe, what I know to be true, when I go onto my path, when I answer the call, when I go in the direction that my heart is telling me to go in, then I know that eventually people will join whatever it is that you are creating here. And I feel like you may be creating a business, perhaps a spiritual business with the King of Wands there. I feel drawn to pull a couple of life purpose cards, because this is very much kind of like a life purpose reading, knowing that it's time to go in a different direction. It's time to allow yourself. It could be that you may have had some gifts or talents, spiritual gifts, that have been hibernating for a while, or maybe you have been working on in secret. You could have been working on some type of business in secret, right? Or maybe you've told a couple of people, but really not really shared anything with anybody else. This is the time. It's time to launch it. It's time to put it out there. It's time to, get your book out there. Whatever it is, your healing modalities, it's time to do it. Yeah. So we have yoga, flowers, oracle cards. There's strength and practice. I feel like you've been practicing for some time. If you haven't, it's time to up the practice, right? It's an energy of having the strength, your energy coming out, that understanding that everything you have been through is giving you the strength to move forward. You may use oracle cards. You don't have to. You may want to illustrate oracle cards, create oracle cards. If you don't use oracle cards, you may want to start using those to kind of have more guidance from your spirit guides and angels. And then we have yoga and flowers, being very grounded. Yoga is, really connecting to your guides. There is this thing about connecting to your guides. Yoga, once again, kind of like being present, calming yourself. Yeah, because here's the thing. You have your higher self and there's some action. I feel like you're being asked after a long time of hibernating. It's time to get out there. It's time to share. But you have the Five of Swords here. You're kind of like, I don't know. I don't think. This is the daytime anxiety, right? So the Nine of Swords is nighttime anxiety. Five of Swords is daytime anxiety. I don't know. Maybe I need to go practice some more. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know where this is going. I don't know if anybody will listen to me. I don't know if I can make money on it. It's time to put this to the side is what they're saying. Because I feel like there's a little bit of allowing yourself, actually I'll have to say, go look at the daily reading today for that 30-day challenge. Yeah, there's something here where you're allowing yourself to make excuses for not going in this direction, right? Yeah, and I can totally relate. We do that. Or we allow ourselves to get distracted by, yeah, you're the Tower. Wow. So interesting. Yeah, you're the Tower. The King of Cups and the Eight of Wands. This is some type of epiphany. It could, I don't want to sound like arrogant here, but it could even be like you've been waiting for some sign, right? Because this is kind of like, I'm not doing it until I get a sign. I want confirmation. I want confirmation that my gifts are real. I want confirmation that this is the direction I should go in, right? And it could be that this reading is like that confirmation. You're kind of like, oh, okay. Right? It's kind of like, I'm not telling you anything new that you don't already know. But it's kind of like, okay, this is it. I gotta go. I have to follow my heart. King of Cups, I'm following my heart. I'm taking action based on what my heart is telling me. I'm no longer allowing my head, my ego, to drive the decision. Yeah, the truth is, there is something you want. Nine of Cups, you're wishing and hoping for, right? It's kind of like, that is what I want. And I can't find it here. So I have to go out this door. I have to go in a new direction. I no longer can hide. Yeah. Stay inside. You have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, you're going towards the Four of Wands. Could be a romantic partner. You know, maybe for some of you, you have secret feelings or somebody has secret feelings for you. You know, somebody is suddenly sharing, communicating their feelings, right? Whether you or somebody else, it's kind of like, yeah, I no longer can sit here waiting. Yeah, it's something about taking action, Leo. I think you're the one taking action. If you're waiting for somebody else to take action, I don't think that's it. This is you taking action. Because we have the action card. It's time to take action on what your heart is truly calling you to do. It's time to do it. Because here we have your challenges. You're trying to manifest something, right? You're wanting to manifest a romantic relationship. Look, we have the King of Cups here again. You're trying to manifest a romantic connection. You're trying to manifest a new life for yourself. You're trying to manifest a new career or a spiritual business. There's something here, right? But you're kind of stuck. And with the adjacent possibilities, I think that you're confusing yourself. You're thinking, well, I have to look at all the options, or I have to wait until I've practiced enough that, I'm perfect at this or whatever. This is the energy of, if you're confused about the direction to go in, there's a little bit like you have options. It's about choose one option and go for it for now. See where it leads. If it's not the right option for you, you're going to know it. Then go back and choose another option. Don't allow the fact that, well, I don't know what option to choose to stop you. Yeah, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the King. Look at this. Your obstacle is that I feel like for some of you, you're a spiritual teacher. You have wisdom to share with other people, or you're wanting to start some business. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Wands, inspiring, motivating, very much your energy, where you're going to feel more in alignment with who you are. I'm getting kind of riled up here. But the thing is it's going in a new direction. It's kind of like, well, I want to make sure, is it going to work out? We never know. We never know until we try. And this is the energy of, okay, I'm no longer hiding it. I'm no longer keeping it a secret. I'm going for it. Yeah, because here's the thing. Your mind, we have the thinking man, and then we have status quo. Your mind is keeping you stuck in the situation, stuck inside, not able to go through this door. And then we have the King of Cups. This is you getting back into your heart and saying, you know what? You're Leo. You have the strength, the courage to overcome anything, to go in you're willing to manifest what your heart truly desires. 10 of Cups, and the Magician and the Knight of Pentacles. You're willing to put in the work in order to get what it is that you want. That is the difference, Leo, right? That is the difference from people who sit on the couch and just try to manifest their life. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to visualize and whatever. I might practice in secret, right? I totally understand that. But this is you saying, wait a minute, my heart is not going to be happy until I go after this. And sure, it may take some time with the Knight of Pentacles. It may mean that you have to show up for yourself every single day. It may mean that it's not going to go as quickly as you wanted it to. It may not be an overnight success. But once again, the King of Wands is kind of like, I don't care, because I know I'm in alignment with what my heart truly desires and what my soul purpose is. So I'm going to show up every single day. And I know all of a sudden, eventually, people are going to hear what I have to say or sell or whatever it is you're trying to do, right? And they're going to follow you. A little bit like the Pied Piper, right? You have to allow yourself to put it out there in order to have any chance of people hearing what it is that you are selling or sharing, or if it's love, that person's never going to know unless you let them know, right? We have the Six of Wands. You're going to be victorious. Don't hold back. Do not hold back. All right, Leo, let's pull a soul truth card. I'm so excited for you because I know, Leo, you've had a tough go of it. This is like things are turning around, right? You have the Wheel of Fortune. Suddenly, the wheel turns for you. But you have to be willing to say, the wheel turns and opens the door. Your job is you have to be able and willing to walk through the door, right? The wheel's going to open the door. You have to have the courage and the strength to walk through it. You're Leo. You've got it. You've got it. You know you do. All right, let's pull a soul truth card for you. And I do personal readings, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. All right, where am I with my health goals? Where do I want to be? Why am I not there? What will it take for me to feel well? Yeah, I think for some of you, you have been really and truly this is a little bit a hermit energy, like staying in, maybe doing some healing, okay? Maybe with your physical body, but it could also be spiritually. You've been doing some healing. And it says, if my body could talk, it would say, it says, feed your body what it needs to feel nourished, appreciated, and loved. Make some new exciting goals to take your health to the next level. Now, this card for me comes out, okay, when we are preparing or being prepared to really step through a portal and go in a new direction. It's going to be fast. The King of Wands is fast. The Six of Wands is fast. This is being acknowledged, victorious, right? But I feel like life is going to speed up for you. And so it's really important for you to take good care of your vessel, right? Eating properly, setting a schedule for your exercise, and then sticking with it, right? It's kind of like, okay, some of those good habits that you may have gotten into while you were resting, recuperating, hibernating, whatever this energy is for you, it's also about understanding you have to take those good habits with you. And if you are wanting to create better habits for yourself, it's time. It's time to practice that, okay? It's time to put the time and energy into that. You're going to need your time and energy for what is ahead. Wow. Very fast energy moving forward. So, yeah, they're saying put your skates on. That's that's interesting. All right, so I'm going to leave it there, Leo. I wish you so much love and light. Thank you so much for being here and being part of my journey and allowing me to be a part of yours. I hope to see you again really soon. Much love and light. Bye for now.